Well, I've been waiting for this, and if you've been waiting to hear this, maybe we're just a pair of procrastinators. I will warn you, I've got the sniffles. Apparently, one of my students was kind enough to throw a cold my way. That happens. We'll deal with it as we can. So if I suddenly have to mute the mic and turn off the camera, that just means I need a quick bio break, if you know what I mean. All right, let's talk about how to stop procrastination. I will tell you this, stopping procrastination is a lot of work. The fastest way to do it, though, is to start working on it immediately. Now, not tomorrow, not this weekend, not Monday, right now, this absolute very second. In your head, you need to commit. I am going to change and I'm going to do it starting now. My free course that is in Thinkific for now, it's going to change platforms within the next few weeks here, probably within a week or two. As soon as I get up and running, it may be sooner. I'll have that in the video linked. I'm just fixing up everything, making sure all the fonts are right and everything's nice and pretty. But it's going to be free mini course. It's geared towards students. However, adults can use it too. It's the same principles. Every day you wake up, and I mean every single day you wake up, and you get out of bed. Notice I said, not roll over and hit snooze. You get out of bed, you get your feet on the floor. The very next thing you do, and this is a commitment without even thinking about it, is you lean forward. Three things can happen. Well, one is you can lean forward and then realize, nope, I'm going back to bed. Well, that's not forward, that's backwards, and we don't want that. You want to lean forward. Two things are actually going to happen. Either you're going to face plant straight on the floor, or you're going to take a step and the next step and the next step, and you're going to go about your day. To avoid procrastination throughout the day, you do have to have a schedule in your routine. And when I mean schedule, you need to have an itemized, audited list of absolutely everything you have to do. And I'm going to tell you why here in just a little bit. But I want you to, before you go to bed, write down every single thing that you have to do tomorrow. Not that you want to do, but you have to do. Things that are obligations, work, school, appointments, anything that mandates your time for a fixed period of time. Okay, do that first. The next thing is, how long does it take to get there? If you have to get in a car, if you have to walk to a bus station, if you have to take a train, plane, whatever it is, how long does it take you to get to where you want to go? Well, about 10 minutes. No, well, about 10 minutes is not accurate. You need to be accurate. To beat procrastination, you've got to defeat all the issues that come up, all the reasons, all the excuses, all the things that get in your way. Today, went to do something and I procrastinated a little bit because my dogs needed feeding and I waited probably 5 minutes too long to feed them. Well, that 5 minutes cost me four stoplights that I had to stop at, full stops, the long version, not that I could speed up and get through it. It took a little bit longer. Luckily, when I got there, somebody came in late and the person took that person ahead of me. And I actually had 5 minutes to close my eyes, which was really nice. So it worked out in my favor. However, if I had to pay for that time missing, it would have cost me money. So procrastination, don't do it. Well, we're going to do it. It's easy to say, hard to do, right? All right, 28 days, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. That's all I ask. Absolute commitment that you have to make to yourself, not to me, not to anybody else, to you. Okay. Go look in the mirror and say, you are going to do this. And you're going to do this starting now. You're going to get out that paper, that pencil, that pen. Don't do this on your computer, by the way. Get out paper and pencil and actually scribble it out. However, you have to do this. Get this down on paper. And the reason is this thing, you can scratch things off as a list on a to-do list. I love doing this. I have actually all my lists are done. I have nothing left to scratch off. I finished everything for the day. After this, I get to go chill with the dogs on the couch and just enjoy. So they're already passed out, but they'll like it downstairs on the couch. Again, make a list. As you cross each thing off, get dressed, get ready, make lunch, make dinner, pack my car, do whatever you have to do your homework. Just cross it off the list. And then congratulate yourself and say, yes, I did it. I got something done. Now, a couple things are happening. One is you're reinforcing the positiveness of you actually getting things done. Okay. This is really, really important for future changes in procrastination. One is you're starting to feel good. Hey, I got it done. I got it done on time. More important too, that's part of it. You don't have to write the time that you have to do these on yet. Start with a to-do list. This is something fairly simple to do. Even just start with 5 or 6 things, but get every single thing done. Now, if you're late or if you miss something, what do? Don't beat yourself up. Okay. You're just falling back in your old habit, which you're trying to break. And it does take some time to overcome those old habits. So don't beat yourself up over this stuff. Okay. Keep moving forward. Just say, what can I do different tomorrow? Did I not leave enough travel time? Did I not leave enough prep time to get ready to leave the house or the apartment? Whatever it is, fix it. It's an easy fix. It's just every single day make slight improvements. And after a couple weeks, you'll start to have a good routine down. And then things change and then you have to do it all over again. However, you've got the habits down and that's what's really important. And you have the commitment down. Big parts of procrastination. It is part of time management. And to get good at time management, you have to be motivated to have good time management. Within that, you also have to have goals. The goal is to overcome and defeat procrastination. So you have time management, motivation, and goal setting. All three of those things you need to be good at. Okay. Part of my wheel of success that you'll start seeing pop up on the channel that's going to be in my new education platform I'm building right now. You're going to see a lot of this stuff. It's really, really important. Time management, motivation, and goal setting are all tied together. It doesn't matter which one starts. Just think of them all together in a circle, not just a triangle, but a circle, because there's other things that are going to get in there as we go. So remember, you got start of the day. Get your feet on the ground, lean forward, take the step, not the face plant. You should already know that you have to do your bathroom stuff, whatever you're going to do next. Get that paper and pencil, pick it up. What do I have to do? Don't use your memory. Okay, that comes later. Challenge yourself to work with a paper. It's there. It's a reminder. It's your coach. Okay. You develop the plan, work the plan. After you do your schedule, you're establishing that routine. Reminders is another thing. You got a cell phone, use it. Set reminders. If you use a PC like I do, you could go into, I use Google Calendar a lot to send me notifications 10 minutes before something. 10 minutes before this, I get notified. Well, a half hour before the live, I get notified. But 10 minutes before I have to maybe make a phone call, I'll get notified through email. If it's really important, it'll pop up a notification on my phone. It'll pop up on the computer. It'll send me emails. It drives me nuts. But at least I remember to do it because maybe it's still on my list, or maybe I forgot to put it on my list because I was moving around and I just yelled at Siri to, hey, set my appointment. I better not. She's going to do it. But I could say, set me an appointment tomorrow at 2:45 to make the phone call to so-and-so and do that. Use the tech if you can. If you want to use paper, go into my Thinkific course. The description is, or the description, the link is in the description for Success is the Goal, Thinkific. And it's going to be a different name. I think it's going to be Stephen Walters, Success is the Goal on another website, but I got to check the domain on that yet. It's still fairly new, but I'll have that pasted everywhere. You won't have to look for it hard. It'll always be in my descriptions in all the videos. So you'll be able to find it. And it's a free mini course. Okay. We'll talk about the other program coming up later, but that's a little bit off. We'll get there. Use the calendars. I've got on that free mini course a couple of calendars. They start at 5 a.m. and I think they go up to 8 a.m. is the latest on the wake up. I wake up at 4:30 every day, and I'm on my computer roughly by about 4:45, 10 to 5, depending on how much email I'm checking and if I send it back right away or not. And I don't even wake the dogs up anymore. They wait till 7 or 7:30. So I've got my routine set that way. I can procrastinate. I just choose not to. I get my work done before I have to leave the house and go teach classes. Again, driving. How long does it take you from the moment you leave your door to the time you get to the other place, whether you have to clock in or sign in or wiggle your mouse on your computer to let your administrators know that you're there? How long does it actually take? Not about. The about means the minimum is 10 minutes. That means all green lights. The maximum could be a half hour because a train goes by. I've got a train between me and where I work. It's really rare, but every once in about 2-3 months, it's there and it's slow. And if I'm really thinking I could cut up one street and go the other, but it still might be there too. Sometimes it's hard to actually tell which way it's going. There's just no other way around it. There's only two paths I can take. And if they're both blocked, I got to wait. So that's part of it. Again, that would be a reason I'm late, not just an excuse, but maybe I could have done something about that. Probably not. I don't know how to check a train schedule for that. So I think it'll be okay. Other things, you have to give yourself time. Don't rush this. If you're making any change, whether it's dietary, working out, relationship adjustments, anything, you got a new puppy, a new kitten, whatever it is, change takes time. Give time a chance. Give it 28 days. Don't give up on this stuff. You're going to have days that just don't work out well, and other days are going to be awesome. You just don't know. One thing you can do is get into an accountability group. I've established a Facebook group, and actually, I need to post that in the description. I knew I forgot something. That was it because I was sniffling all day. I've been thinking, okay, we'll just blame the medication. It's not the drowsy stuff. It's the stuff that dries you up, but probably dehydrated. So I should drink some more water. But make sure that you check out that Facebook group. In that group, it's going to be strictly procrastination. And what you can do, you could throw up any kind of life issues you want. I keep showing up late for class. It could be a motivation issue. I keep showing up late for work. It could be you're just not really aware of how long it actually takes to get there. Or maybe going to get coffee or ice cream or something on the way before. There's something. It's always an easy fix. You just got to figure out what it is that you need to fix and adjust the clock time because it doesn't take that long to get to places unless it does when you're really motivated and committed to do so. All right, so go into that description, check out the free mini class. You'll see it. It says free mini class in there. I think there's a little finger pointing at it. I will get the Facebook group link in there so you could join up with that. Make sure that if you find value in what I'm saying, to throw me a thumbs up. And of course, always subscribe to the channel if you can. And if you're not ready to yet, that's okay. I'll try to convince you through the power of persuasion. And that actually is on my main channel that we talk about that. So I do have the two channels. That one's on communications, where I try to help people become more proficient and master their communication skills in all forms of communication. And this channel is more about what I call the wheel of success. And you'll start to see videos on that pop up as I remake those. So there's some old ones, but I want to redo them. I wasn't real happy with my original. You will see them as they come up. So I won't procrastinate. I promise I'll get it done. Oh, speaking of promise, one last thing. Don't make promises, make guarantees. Promises can be broken. Guarantees, a little bit tougher. All right, watch that video on the screen that YouTube says it's over here. Check it out. That's what YouTube thinks you'll enjoy watching next. In the meantime, have a great night, a great morning, great afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you online soon. Take care. Bye.